What up, what up, what up? How we doing? We're gonna be a red guard. A male red guard. What's up, Mateo? How we doing? How we doing? Alright, here we go. Getting into it. We always make our own custom class. What's up, guys? I'm just trying to see if we can make a couple of revisions here to my beginner's guide. Kind of combining like my theories with the UESP, kind of the one that we did on the Daggerfall anniversary. So I'm just kind of seeing if I can add some of those things in. Like I did like when we had like speed all the way up. That was really fun. Let's see. And then I liked when we turned max hit points up to 30. What weapon do I want to use this run? I'm thinking we just go long blade on it. I kind of liked long blade. I typically go like one-handed axe, or yeah, one-handed axe shield combo, but I think I'm gonna go two-handed for that reason today. What else? What else? What else? Obviously, we're getting destruction on this playthrough. Here we go. And then mysticism. And then for major, we'll do restoration. I like to take medical. Restoration is for spells, and medical is for when you rest in the game. What's up, Fallopia Trojan? How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? And then let's see what else we taking for our major skill. Maybe another weapon skill. That way we're not just stuck with the longsword. Or what are we going to take for our third one? What are we going to take for our third one? You're old enough you actually played this on a floppy disk? That's awesome. I was 4 when it came out, so, you know, nobody's letting a 4-year-old around their PC in 1996, I'll tell you that. Even if I could, though, I mean, look at this game. It's not like I would have been able to do anything. I wouldn't have been able to even roll a character, you know what I mean? So what are we going to take here? What are we taking here? Mr. Old School, what are we taking here? Mr. Fallopian Trojan. What are we taking for our third one? Hey, thank you guys for the likes. I certainly appreciate it. I certainly appreciate it. We're trying to...
got my attention.
Hey, look at that. Followed the creator. I appreciate you, Ben Comer. 85. Appreciate you. Guys, I changed the sound from for when people follow me. I don't know if anybody noticed, but it is now the fire bat sound from the original StarCraft. So for our third one, I want to try maybe Critical Strike. Maybe if we get like enough Critical Strike in conjunction with our long blade, in conjunction with our speed, I feel like that might be kind of the way to go. Amanda, absolutely. I am certainly close to 1K, and I'm excited for that because then I'll get shown to the For You page and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for sharing, Amanda. I appreciate you. Fallopian Trojan, I've taken Longblade, Destruction, Mysticism, Restoration, Medical, and Critical Strike so far. Then I like to add in like Streetwise and Etiquette. Streetwise is for talking to commoners. Etiquette is for talking to kings like me.
You got my attention.
There's Mercantile, that's always good to go. Yo, thank you for the follow, Mr. Fallopian Trojan. Appreciate you. And then we can hit backstabbing, and then thaumaturgy. Don't ask me what thaumaturgy is, though. Don't do it. Don't do it. Jumping, running. No, because we're going to get our horse really quickly. Swimming could be one. Swimming could be one. There was a lot of things that I couldn't really get through because of swimming on my last playthrough, so yeah, we'll do swimming. Alright, so this is what I got for my skills here. What do we think? What do we think about this here? Hey, Amanda, thank you for the GGs. I appreciate that. All those gifts, I appreciate those. It's the guy's name. Fallopian Trojan. That's hilarious. Dapper Turtle, what cosplay? So, all right, let's see what we can get here. I think we want more speed. I think I'm gonna sacrifice maybe some luck for some more speed here. And then we'll go to our advantages. We're gonna stick with immunity to paralysis and immunity to poison, and we're gonna add in immunity to disease. And then, yo, thank you for the gifts. I've got a, what is that, a golden something? I got a lightning bolt and a tiny diny. Thank you, I appreciate that. Apparently, I didn't change my my alert for the gifts to to that. Anyway, thank you for the dolphin and the GGs and the pumpkins. I appreciate you. Lindsay, thank you for the gifts. All right, so what else are we doing here? We're going to get our disadvantages going. We're going to take Forbidden Material, Orcish, because you find almost no Orcish material. Forbidden Armor type, we're going Leather. Forbidden Armor type, we can go... We're just going to forbid all the shields. Actually, that's not even... Oh, wait, yeah, it's moving the needle a little bit. All right. So forbidding is useful because you lower your difficulty, and things that you do also increase the difficulty. So as many advantages as you give yourself, you give yourself like disadvantages to lower that difficulty kind of back down. And so like when I maxed out the hit points per level, that brought it up considerably. And when I forbid stuff, it seems to be moving the needle down a little bit um, every little time here. So let's see. We're also going to take forbid hand to hand. And that's all that I can forbid here. I think we're at our limit, and then maybe we need one more advantage that we'll always take, which is increased magery. You want 3 times int in spell points. And so that, this is all going to add to the difficulty of this, but I'm just trying out a new kind of starting guide here. I for the anniversary stream, I tried the UESP, which is a website that has a bunch of guides. I tried their guide and compared it against mine, and there's some things that I liked and some things that I didn't like, so I'm trying to see kind of if I can mesh those two together to get an even better guide going. I never seen a character build, so this is helping a lot. So the main things are like the primary skills. You want to pick your weapon going into it, and then you also want to have destruction, and then you also want to have mysticism. Mysticism is going to be for levitation late game. You can't really beat the game without decent mysticism. So that's what I do. And then everything else is kind of up to you, but this is going to make sure that you have a decent chance at your first playthrough. You can honestly leave everything alone because everything starts off at 50. And then for special advantages, always get poison and paralysis immune and increased magery, and that'll set you up for like your first playthrough like really well, really well. George DeWarge, no, this is Elden Ring 0.5. Alrighty, so we're going to name our class here. What are we going to name our class? Super Hot Fire Class. Cals. Super Hot Fire Class. Here we go. What happens if you click Help? Oh, it just tells you about everything. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. If you need help, click on the Help button, just so you know. Just so you know. Alright, so we're good there. We got our speed up a little bit. This is kind of what I wanted to try on this first little playthrough here. We'll take another from agility and put that into speed right there. I'll even take another 5 from personality, another 5 from endurance, and we'll pump speed. That way we just get as many hits in as possible. Love the fireplace. Yeah, I tried to get these cozy vibes going, you know. All right, so here we go. Super Hot Fire Class, exit. Oh, it can't be in the red? I didn't even know that. Why can't it be in the red? All right, I'm just going to lower this threshold. And then we'll be good. All right. Be able to adjust. Choose your character's career path by answering 12 important questions. We're going to answer these questions, okay, guys? After the School of Restoration, what have you been studying the most? We've been studying destruction. What motivates you on your life of adventure? Riches, obviously. In between formal study, you spent your time socializing with aristocrats. No, we're sparring. We're sparring. We're sparring. Since childhood, I have saved up 100 gold pieces. The Emperor has given me an ebony dagger. You grew older. You received additional training in destruction. My nickname was Quicksilver. You are friendlier than most with the Daedra. Of all disagreeable types, you have the most personal hatred for sanctimonious priests. I am intimate friends with an assassin. That sounds devious. What god, if any, do you worship? Absolutely not a single one. You have the most trouble avoiding diseases. There we go. There we go. So with scholars, we're higher. And yeah, so there's that. What is our name? Our name is what's our name? What's our name? It is Daryl Hall. Okay. And what is our face? I like the headband. The headband is fresh. So we're getting that headband in. We're also going to, ooh, this is a good roll here. This was a decent roll. So we're going to up this to the next threshold here. We're going to pump strength a smidge. And here we go. And this looks pretty good to me. This looks really good. This looks really good. Spell points, damage +2, hit points -1, healing rate -1. This is all fine. This is fine. Qbit, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Grab a drink. Settle in. Let's see here. I think we are good to go. And then let's see, what are we doing here? We're going to pump Longblade up to the threshold and get destruction as well. Medical is going to get pumped here. And what is going to help us the most? Probably Mercantile. All right, all right, all right, all right. I always keep reflexes at average. I haven't even tried to do anything else, so I'm just going to keep it as it is right here, right here. All right, so this is kind of it, you know. This is what it's looking like going in. We're trying to add some elements of the UESP guide into the guide that I recommend for people, or the guide that's pinned onto my profile. So if you wanted to check that out, you're more than welcome to. But I'm trying to see if I can revise it using some of the cool things I found while trying another guide. So this is what it's looking like. We're taking Longblade, Destruction, Mysticism. For the primaries, we got Resto, Medical, and Crit for our major skills here. And for our minor skills, we've got Streetwise Etiquette, we've got Mercantile, Backstabbing, Thaumaturgy, and Swimming. We've got our speed buffed up to 90, our strength up in the 60s, our personalities at least 40. That way we can talk to people. And there we go. We're good to go. We're good to go. I'm actually going to take a little bit. No. I'm not going to take anything. I'm going to leave it like this. We're going to try this one out, okay? Okay. Enjoy the cutscene.
400 years after Tiber Septim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close at the Empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the Empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim, the Seventh, cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
Excuse the gloom.
Guys,
but
join the
none may know
live.
of
Join
this
the live.
meeting.
We're getting into it. Let's go.
The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject,
Sorry, I had to make a
ally,
quick post real quick.
and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
Alright, sorry, I wanted to talk as little as I could during the cutscene. Hohenheim, is this the first game? Yes, this is the first game ever made in the history of gaming. Funu 2, bro, you ever played The Realm Online? No, I have not. Please tell me about it, though. I'm super down to try any and everything. Joel Bowers, do you need a map to play the game? I thought it came with a map back in the day. You don't need a map. You don't need a map. You don't need a map. There's in-game maps. You know what I mean? Joel Bowers said, I played a lot of old SSI Gold Box games. Miss these days. Is that like the DOS box kind of thing? Qubit, yes, this is. I was making a joke. He said, is this the first game? I said it was the first game ever made. This is indeed the second in the Elder Scrolls series. First game was indeed the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. So there's that. So this is how it starts. We just kind of did our build. We made our roll. And this is how it starts, right? You wake and look around the room. Some hours ago, you were in a boat en route to Daggerfall when a storm of supernatural strength boiled over the Iliac Bay like a malefic creature. Your boat was destroyed, but you managed to swim through the churning water to a promontory rock. There you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. You had only just lit a small fire when a mudslide sealed you in. Your fear of being buried alive calmed when you saw the corridor leading out of the cavern. Perhaps there is a way out of the cave after all. Once free of the cave, you can begin the Emperor's quest, right? So, the only one where you don't start off as a prisoner. Fun fact here, you are not a prisoner. You're just riding along in a ship. Your boat gets capsized. You gotta take refuge in a cave, and then your cave gets sealed off. You gotta make your way through the dungeon to get out, and that dungeon is called Privateer's Hold, and we're about to get into it. Guys, if you're chilling, make sure you're following. We're always playing Daggerfall. It's a cozy time. Let's get into it.
You got my attention.
Joel Bowers, thank you for the follow. Alright, tutorial, no, we will not be using the tutorial. So here we are, we've got our little cozy fire situation here. We're going to save the game. And this one's going to be super hot fire beginner guide.
You got my attention.
Is that how you spell beginner? I don't care. We're gonna save. Thank you for the follow, Red Blue. Can anybody tell me what that noise is, my follow noise. Anybody know? Any old heads in here? Alright, alright, alright. So we're going, ebony, no we're not. We're going iron longsword on them. Oh yeah, look how fast we chop. Bencomer 85, it is from StarCraft. It is not the Marine. It is a Terran unit, however. Very close, very close. It is the Firebat. Alright, that was good. We dispatched that rat with the quickness. That was awesome here. We're going to... Ooh, no, we're not going to load. We're going to save. Save early, save often. That is the motto here. Yeah, fire it up. Slam it. I played a good long session of StarCraft the other day, and I watched a good long session of it last night. And I'm gonna say this: I love that game. It was so nice to hear all those old sounds. Uh-oh. Let's see here. This guy is giving us some trouble. Will we make it? Okay, it is the material of my weapon. Understood, understood. So, what are we going to do about that? We're going to switch it here. And hope we aren't too late. Alright, here we go, here we go. Easy enough after your weapon is actually effective. So maybe we'll just keep... No, we're gonna switch. Save. Rest. Am I emulating this? You remember this game was CPU sensitive and sound card was hard to get working. I think this game ran on 25 megahertz. So this is the Daggerfall Unity version. You can get the base game from Steam for free these days, and then you download Daggerfall Unity and it runs it through the Unity engine. It's like it's a really good way to play the game. It's like WASD movement and spacebar to jump and 60 FPS. It's a good time all around, I would say. So swap weapons here. How do you swap hands? Okay, there we go. Yeah, you should check this out. It's super playable. They took out all like the game-breaking bugs and everything. It's really good. They fixed dodging so that when you spec into it, it's not dodging for the enemy. It's actually dodging for you. They kept gold having carry weight though, so just, you know, keep that in mind. Oof. Yeah, I'm starting to like this build that we've done here. We just got a pile of heads. Just got a pile of heads. Rest and save early and often, guys. Can't stress that enough. Doug Smith says, is that a remake? It is kind of... It's the same game, right? They just run it through the Unity engine, so it's like able to render it a little bit better. It is like a fan project. I don't know if this is considered a remake. I would say no, because it runs off of like the base game, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too, you know, sure on the technicalities of that. Yeah, you can play it on the Stream Deck. I've heard people complain about the controller keybinds for it, because like, let me show you. These are the controls on the keyboard, so I could see how this would all be kind of hard to map on the Steam Deck. I don't know if you can plug in a mouse and keyboard on a Steam Deck or what. User, did I not rest until fully healed? I'm pretty sure I did. We just had to come over here, and I did, I thought. It's because I am fully healed now. You just searched that game, Realm Online, looks retro and still active servers. Interesting. I'm going to have to see about that one. Oh, no. I am not tapping it in. I am letting the game do its thing. Did he take out the skeleton? Oh, damn, that bat hit me hard. You guys fight each other. Fight each other. Oh my god. Get him. Don't let him get me. Don't let him get me. Oh. Alright guys, this is Daggerfall. This is the true experience right here. User, I am trying out a new class. I mean, it's like a warrior-ish class. But I'm trying out like a new build for my guides. So I have a guide up that's pinned. It's pretty good, I'd say. But can it be better? I'm almost positive. So we're trying some stuff out. Daggerfall's birthday was on the 20th of September, and we did the UESP guide, which is, if you've played Elder Scrolls, that's where you look if you're stuck on a quest. And they have like beginner guides and stuff. So it's like a universally used kind of reference website. And we tried out their beginner guide, and there was some stuff that I like and some stuff that I hated, so we're just gonna take the stuff that I like, add it in, and see how that goes. Ooh, we got a grizzly bear. Hello, Mr. Grizzly Bear. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna put on this +9 helm. That's pretty decent. We got a chain. Cuirass. And let me see here. Steel claymores. Long swords. There we go. We'll get the claymore out. And that will be good for now. What happened here? Enemies. My enemies. Here we go. Reminds me of old 2D skeletons in Tomb Raider. Yeah, kind of, actually. Yeah, that skelly mollywopped me. What happened here? Did we just spawn like a knight? A rogue? Here we go. Oh, what did he have? Some stuff. That is what's up. So we're going to take +9. Yeah, we're taking that one. And yeah, that one. We're getting kitted out right now, fam. Alright, let us move on. We got a little knapsack in here. 46 gold. Oh, he did. So we got a closed door here. That's okay. And then we've got one right here. Got a bat coming right after me. Excuse me. Another door right here. And that leads to nowhere. Okay. Yo, thank you, Bricks. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I appreciate the help on it as well, man. Guys, if you like Legos, go follow Epic Bricks. Legos and Lego Fortnite. He is the man. Okay. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. I like to... Okay, so there's like some knapsacks behind here. If you can, sometimes you can like climb up the wall and then like look over really fast and maybe like get in there. Let's see if we can do it. I won't try too many times because it's kind of annoying. So we gotta go like straight down, kind of. Oh, we almost had it that time. Oh, I was too far away. All right, one more time. One more time. Okay, we're moving on. Luck was not on my side on that one. So there's the skeleton, there's the bat. Get him, hit him. Don't let him kill me. You can see we're getting some good hits in. Ooh, yeah, he didn't want none of that. Alright, so we're gonna see if we can go back up here and rest without interruption. You're also always fascinated by bookshelves in RPGs, never know what you might find in one. I agree. That's what I kind of don't like in more modern Elder Scrolls is like after I think Morrowind, I feel like they took all like the discoverability of stuff kind of out of the game. Like if you opened up a cupboard, like you're never gonna find something crazy in there, which I guess is fine, but there was something back in the day that definitely drove me to open any and everything. Alright, so we'll take out this little bat here real quick. Done. You can find a spot and rest, but you better not do it in town. Otherwise, halt. Real ones know. Alright, let's see if we can get this orc right here. I'm pretty sure this is an orc inside of this room. Yep, here he is. This is a Daggerfall orc. They are pretty tough, so to have one in the beginning little thing here is pretty diabolical in my opinion. Not a human. This is a so this is a playthrough that I'm doing. I'm trying to like see if I can revise my beginner guide a little bit, because when I did that anniversary stream on September 20th for Daggerfall's 28th birthday, I found some good stuff in the beginner guide that I was doing. It was the UESP guide, and I was kind of comparing it against my own, and there was some decent stuff in there. So like we pumped into speed and a little bit into strength. You can't pump as hard because if you bring your personality too low in this version, nobody will talk to you and you can't really get anything done in the game. And then I also bumped up, like every time I level up, it gives me like 16 points towards my health instead of like 8. So like there's some things that I'm trying to see, you know, see if they go well with mine, so I can kind of update it and just maybe have the best guide out there. When you pump speed, like look how fast you swing. So the theory is like, you know how like you miss most of the time? Like the more rolls that you can roll, the better chance you have of dispatching the enemy more quickly and effectively. So, alright, looks like we're about cleared of the bottom chamber here. Minus this kind of hallway. Oh, Jesus, that scared me so bad. Nothing like a little grizzly bear to pop up behind you and scare you. Recommend joining the Mages Guild in Gothway Garden as soon as you can. Yeah, that was another thing that I had taken through, or taken from that guide, was getting into the Mages Guild early and getting Mark and Recall. If you can find it. If you can find it. I like when you knock back the bats. It's like if you were to just like smash it with a bat in real life. Whack, whack, whack. Ooh, nice short shirt. Look at me with the drip. Alright, 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 alright. Let's get him. Steel die katana or steel claymore. We're going katana on him. And I'll take that, and no, we're getting the Greaves. Greaves. And then we're going to wear all that, and then we're going to loot them again. So we got that, we got... Where's my katana? Where's my katana? Where's my katana? Katana. And we will take some of that. For the gold. For the gold. Recall and levitate. Yeah, I mean, levitate, I don't use it too much beginning game, but every once in a while you're going to get called to a place that has like a pit in it. And it's really useful for like those pit ones. Because sometimes it's just like, I don't know. It makes the difference of like having to do a load, like reload, or being actually able to get out of the dungeon and navigate it a little bit. And then late game apparently is crucial, but I'm not like, I don't know much about that. I mostly make beginner guides, so I mostly play the beginning of the game. Levitate lets you swim even if you're heavy. Ooh, that's actually really spicy. I didn't know that. I like that a lot, actually. So I think we did everything that there is to do down there. Yeah, I've leveled up a character. Like we just bought our house in my other save, but we took so long on it that I had let the main story kind of slip. So like I'd love to continue that save, but there's nothing for us to do there. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why I wanted to create a new one, was because for one I wanted to see if my revisions on the starter guide were good, and for two, like I'm out of time on all my quests on my other playthrough, so we got to restart anyway. Gabe said it looks very similar to Morrowind. That's actually one thing I've never heard about this game. It is the predecessor to Morrowind, but I've never really heard anybody say that they think it looks like Morrowind, but that's an interesting perspective. Guys, if you're chilling, make sure you're following. We're streaming Daggerfall. We get these cozy streams done all the time. You know what I mean? I play Daggerfall 99% of the time. Sometimes I boot up other cool games like, but not limited to, Diablo 2 or StarCraft 1. A little bit of ESO every once in a while. Some Morrowind. No Ultima, no Wizardry, or my Imazdrake personally. DF Unity got you to check out old first person. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I was checking out actually some on. I have like a little retro little Game Boy thing that is on the TikTok shop that my wife got me. And it actually has some cool. It has Might and Magic and Might and Magic 2. Or no, I think it has 2 and 3. And so I was playing those. They're hard. They're like not. It's like it's kind of like Daggerfall. Like you gotta like look up a guide or something. Wizardry 8 is supposed to be huge. Hard AF. All right, there's a skelly right here. Let's just get it done. You know what I mean? Oh, he's chunking us. Come on, brother. Womp womp. Yeah, those skellies are hard, man. It's all about the luck of the draw, you know what I mean? That's why building into speed, I think, is a really good way. Yo, Qubit, thank you for the follow. I super appreciate that. That's why I think building into speed is a really good thing to take away from that other guide, and what I've done with this one, because it just gives you so many more chances at your roll. You know what I mean? Like every one of these is a swing, and so everyone's a roll. And so if I didn't build into speed, I'd just have less rolls. And so that's going to carry me through kind of when I don't have my skills up yet. See, that was a much better roll right there. WC, thank you for the share. Thank you for the share. I do appreciate shares quite a lot, you guys. They do help me get seen by more people. TikTok thinks that if you guys think that my stream should be seen by more people, then they do too. So that's kind of what they do there. When I get shares, I get onto the For You page. So thank you. Oh, what? He was just right there. So many jump scares in this playthrough. Whew. Thank you for those shares, guys. I super appreciate you. And those likes. I do see those. I do see them. We're going speed. We're pumping speed. So the difficulty was right on the threshold of being so red that we weren't able to start the character. And even then, we are level 2 by the end of like we haven't even left the starting dungeon yet. So this is a good sign. Oftentimes it'll be a little too easy. And yeah, I've died a couple of times, but I think that like difficulty, you know, those bad rolls are what kind of like helps
You
me
got my
a
attention.
little bit quicker. Sergeant Raichu, one of my favorite cards ever, followed. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. All right, so here we go. We dispatched the skeleton that was in there. Oh, he did. We got the torture chamber here. Looks like we got a little bit of stretching machine. Stretch me out, mommy. And then, what do we got here? We got the Stabinator. So that one's cool, I guess. Is that Elven or Steel? I believe it's Steel. Silver. Crazy room tour. That's funny. Alrighty, we have successfully made it out of the starting dungeon here. If we come back, this will not be here. I tried that the other day. Alright, so we will save. And we will run up the hill. So, if you're an old head, right, and you played this game when it came out, you'll know that there was no hill here. It was just flat, right? All the elevation was kind of not able to render in the game. Yo, what's up, buddy? I saw your StarCraft stream last night. How are you? How are you? OG said W. I agree. W game. Yo, Justin, thank you for the likes. I super appreciate you. I do. Guys, if you're chilling, make sure you're following. We're streaming Daggerfall. We're getting these cozy streams done all the time. Almost every day. I took yesterday off, but I fucking regretted it. I was like, man, should have streamed yesterday, bro. Do I think this game gets monotonous? No. I mean, at times, you know, like, it's not going to be a thrill ride 100% of the time. But there's also not a lot of stuff to, like, craft or farm. So it's not like you got to, like, chop down a bunch of trees or anything like that. The monotony, I would say, comes from when you need to navigate somewhere by asking NPCs things, and you're just not getting the responses that you need. Typically it's because you're in the wrong place, but every once in a while they just won't cooperate with you. So, here we are. We're going to go over to a shop and offload our gear. Is it hard to get into? No, it's easier to get into than it ever has been. It's not like a hold your hand game, but that doesn't mean that it's hard to get into by any means. W for make it out of the dungeon. So, go check out my beginner guide, OG. It's built to get you out of the dungeon specifically, because that's the biggest barrier to entry.
You got my attention.
For the game, as you know, is making it out of that dungeon. So, alright, we're gonna sail. Sell my shirt, I guess. So, see if we can get some shoes. I'm sick of looking at my 8-pixel toes out here. Got my 8-pixel dogs out. So we got kind of nothing here for us, which is fine because this is just a general shop anyway. And here's another general shop, but he might sell different stuff. Tall boots. No. No. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have enough.
You got my attention.
Oh, yeah, I do. Look at that. We are on our way. Yo, thank you for the follow, Michael Weed. Seasons change or you need a new area? The seasons do change, I believe, with Daggerfall Unity. Skyrim for the Nintendo 64. No, this is actually Elden Ring beta. Alright, so there was nothing there. We'll check this little cluster over here. And now that we have a cart, we can kind of make believe that we are on a horsey. General store. So this is a store? What you got? What you got? What you got? Just a little bit of bullshit. Nothing. Alright. Supply, supply, supply. I don't need supplies. I need to sell some armor. There just might not be a little armor in the first town here, and that's okay. Ooh, there's a bank. You can buy. Oh, can you buy a house in Gothway Garden? Or is it in the city of Daggerfall? I wonder. Dang, 850k for this nice little two-story right here. We got the 363. This one's the Millennial Edition right here. Your starter home. Looks like HTML. Yeah, kinda. Good luck. Ahref. That's how, you know, that's the beginning. You gotta figure out the rest. Appreciate your tutorial build. You're now level 3. Selected axe instead of... I'm on standby. So yeah, this is The Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall from 1996. I'm playing the Daggerfall Unity version of it, which means I'm playing the version that is ran through the Unity engine. And it's giving me like 60 FPS. I got like WASD movement, spacebar to jump. Kind of more modern, updated controls, less of a click RPG. More of a almost Minecraft feel, you know. Picture Doom 64 kinda. Alright, we are at the Mages Guild. Join the guild. Welcome. Alrighty. Got the bald lady. Got the bald little boy. We got a statue that I thought was an NPC. Why is everybody bald up in here? Everybody. I'm the only not baldy. No, I'm good on making a donation. I'm in the Temple of Kinnereth. You're in Kinnereth. We're both in Kinnereth. Thank you for that. Thank you so very, very much. Nothing in there. Hey-oh! Make spells, no thank you. You got any for sale though? Get quest, no thank you. You buy quests from the NPC, right? Right? Or buy spells? Not from that one. Training, no. Buy spells. There we go. No offense. Okay, I'm not high enough. That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. Recommended guild to start with is the Mages Guild. Start with the Mages Guild. That is recommended. Let's see. They look like Mortal Kombat characters. Yeah, they really do. That's funny. That is funny. Thank you for sharing the live, Sage. I super appreciate you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get kind of up with the comments here.
You got my attention.
You picked Longsword. I actually picked Longsword for this playthrough right here. Let's see. Released in 1996. OG. Yeah, I play Morrowind on the channel every once in a while. Project, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You only get it off the bat from mages. Alright. Okay. Alright. So at this point, you don't have any quests or anything. You barely made it up the hill. We're going to go to Daggerfall by way of fast travel. So we'll turn off all this and we'll find Dagger All on accident is what I typed. So we'll travel there cautiously by foot using the inns. Ahoy! What time is it real quick? It's not nighttime, is it? It's kind of like dusk, right? I'll just rest up in case. I don't like the red brick on the inside taverns. I don't like it at all. Too much red. There's a friggin' door. There we go. Here we go. Alright guys, how cozy is this little situation right here? OG, absolutely. I love the music. It's one of my favorite ODSTs in the series. Right up there with Morrowind in my opinion. Sage, absolutely the map size is pretty big. Sacks on your face. I'll do a little demonstration on how big the map is here in a second. We just buy a room and I'm going to sleep till the morning. And then we'll go outside. That way we don't run into... What's his name? King Lysandus. How did I forget that guy's name? Imagine forgetting that guy's name. So, how many hours? It's 18 o'clock, so we needed to be... I'll do 4, 6... I don't know. I don't know. Let's do 12. No, because that's not going to be enough. 18, that's 6 o'clock, right? So that means needs to be 9 in the morning, so we need at least 15 hours. We'll go 16 on them. That's the math. That is the math. Gang's all here. What part of Tamriel is this game? I will show you right now. It is, I always get the two mixed up, but it's a portion of High Rock and a portion of Hammerfell, right? So this is your travel map. I believe this is the northern part of Hammerfell and the southern tip of High Rock. Is that how it goes? So it's High Rock and Hammerfell. I forget which one is top and which one is bottom. But this is what you would call the Iliac Bay. So it's the entirety of the Iliac Bay. That's your map. We're in this little state right here. And we are at this little cross section right here. So we're at this blip. I'll turn on all the blips. So just in this one little kind of like, I'd say that this is like as big as a state in the United States, right? And just by the fact that here we are, we're this one little pixel right here, and I'll show you what that pixel looks like locally. So that one little pixel locally is this enormous city right here. So we're right here. The giant building in front of us is this one right here, the Black Wolf. So that's the giant building right there. And that's right next to us. And we zoom out. This is how big the city is. And in reference to the city and how big it is one blip. Right? So we're one blip right about there. You know, as big as these other blips. And so somebody in game actually ran from like here all the way around to like here. And it takes an in-game month on a horse, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, Alucard, I don't know if there's any point to buying food and drink from vendor in this game. I actually never have. But yeah, this is the Iliac Bay. I don't remember if it's Hammerfell or High Rock down here. One's one, one's the other. But yeah, that's how big the map is. It's absolutely freaking massive. And we're going to see if we can find kind of like an armor smith, schmithy kind of person here. Qubit, thank you for all of those gifts. Let me catch up on gifts real quick. I'm not a great streamer, so I don't even notice the gifts because they're such a small portion of the UI. But I apologize for that, but I do appreciate you guys. Thank you for those gifts. I will always get around to them like eventually, but I'm not used to looking for them. You like to buy food for immersion? That's funny. Yeah, OG, don't you, isn't there like a, kind of like a survival mode, like hunger or whatever now? It's been a long time since I booted it up. I think that's really cool. That's actually one thing that I would go back and play Skyrim for, was kind of like that survival thingy. Oh, I didn't sell. Ooh, we're getting good gold for this kind of stuff here. No upgrade there. We got some steel boots. I like that. And that's it. So we'll buy that. And now let's look for like an ingredients vendor. Ooh, what do we got here? Is that a little kitty? We pet the kitty. So yeah, we'll look for like a little ingredients vendor. Ooh, is this it right here? I think it is. Alright, alright. He said dickering. Freaking idiot. Freaking idiot. Okay. Do you have anything for me? Chain gauntlets, that's fine. I need a left pauldron. We'll buy that one. Oops. Pauldron. Steel, chain. Man, I should have held off. So we'll buy those. Alright, alright. pets are not a thing as far as I know in the game. I bought a house and my house didn't come with a pet, so there's that. Okay, looks like we're pretty kitted out here. We are good to go. But where are we gonna go? That's the question. I'll tell you where we're gonna go. We're gonna go to my early game gold farming spot because you have to let a couple of in-game days pass by before you can really start the quest, right? So, get a little save going here. And then we also want to be able to buy our horse, right? So we want to be able to walk a lot faster by getting our horse. Are there any mods that I have? I don't have any mods at this current time. And if I were to have mods, they would be like kind of graphical update or... I know there's one that when you're inside buildings, you can look out the windows and see the NPCs walking around. So like you could look through the window and you'd see like the outside world. That is one mod that I'd be willing to get, but I don't really do like too many gameplay mods. So oh, I was talking about mods for the game, not mods for my stream. There you go, A1. Keep the stream clean. Protect my ego at all costs. Alright. Thank you for the gift right there. You got a relaxed something, and I appreciate that. Relaxed goose. Ooh, a relaxed goose. Okay, so this is my early game gold farming spot. It's right over here, kind of on the left hand side. There's two little dots right here, and it's the one on the right. So it's
You got my attention.
Graveyard. So we type it in. And we go to the Woodwing Graveyard. A1, thank you for the follow, buddy. Look, you got mod before you're in following. Look at you. So we got, yeah, we're going there. We're going there cautiously by foot, and we're going to use the ends. Guys, if you're chilling, make sure you're following. We get these cozy stream dones almost
You
every
got my
single day.
attention.
James, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. So I think this is the one. If not, we just go right over to the other one. Yep, this is the one. So you just go down this little hallway and there will be a thief right here. You just kill the thief real quick. He's got some loot, and there's usually a knapsack in this little first hallway. There's usually nothing in this one. There will be a knapsack, or there'll be nothing in this one either. And then in here there should be 2 rats and a knapsack on the floor. So you get a little bit of a weapon skill, level up, and a little knapsack that had almost 150 gold in it. You can choose to ignore the rats because when you kill them and you level up your skills and stuff, you have a chance to level up quicker. And when you level up, the mobs change in here, so you get like a bat instead of the thief, and it becomes unlootable, and it's like not, it like ruins your gold farming spot. So come here with the wagon and just start filling up your wagon, you know what I mean? Put all the things that you find in here in the wagon, then you're gonna rest, then you're gonna save, and then you exit and you re-enter, and then you run it again. So each one of these runs should be you know, under a minute long, under 30 seconds if you aren't talking to the chat. You just dispatch the guy, you loot, you grab the knapsack, Let's see how fast I can get this one done. You come in here, grab the loot. You can choose to dispatch the rats if you're trying to level, or just pass the time, or you can choose to ignore them if you're not trying to level. And then there you have it. This is a great way to get a good, 500 gold every 30 seconds. And then you just fill up the wagon till it's full, go back to town, and boom. Rinse and repeat. Rashar, you put so many hours in. I actually haven't done a mage build yet. That's kind of my next goal. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. I do appreciate that. That's my next goal, is to maybe do like a not a starter guide, but like an advanced guide, so you can do like a mage playthrough. You still kind of have to start it as like a little bit of a warrior build, but I'm thinking about making a video on that as well. Brent said, "Is this WoW?" Yes. It's WoW. WoW. I'm gonna tell my kids this was Wrath of the Lich King. You can tell your kids that I'm the Lich King. Have you guys seen like the cover art for Daggerfall? That guy looks like he'd be a Lich King. Looks like they upgraded the graphics, so it's Daggerfall Unity. So it's kind of like it's ran through the Unity engine, 60 FPS. I got WASD movement, mouse look, spacebar to jump. All that good stuff. We're gonna stash. We have to be keeping our eyes open for upgrades. I need a left pauldron like nobody's business. How do you check your player's percent stats? You would go to F5 and you would hit primary. It'll show you primary, you hit major, you hit minor, and then you hit miscellaneous, and it tells you all your lesser stats here. Is that what you mean, Alucard? What's the difference between this and Arena? The difference between this and Arena is that this game is actually playable and it has a fleshed out decent story. The Elder Scrolls 1 Arena lacks a lot of playability. It's very hard, and it's more like if you want to be like, oh, Scamp mentioned, cool, go play it. Yeah, if you want to see what a game from 1994 was like, sure, go play it. But it's really hard to play, and the story is very lacking, and the lore isn't fleshed out, and yeah. But there's little things that you'll recognize from older game or from the newer games that you're like, oh, look at that, it's in this one. But beyond that, it's it doesn't excite me too much. I think if you're just really wanting to play it, go for it. If not, I think a nice little look-see on YouTube would do you just fine. You got my attention. Thank you for the follow, Kevin K. Appreciate that. Boom, boom, boom. Brent said, "Nice quaff." Thank you. I do appreciate that. I do. That's what the donations go towards, guys. They go towards cool stuff to make the stream just that much more awesome. OG, it's free. It's free. Get it from Steam. And then once you got it from Steam, you go and you Google Daggerfall Unity, because you need like a base version of it to play Daggerfall Unity. Download it. It's also free. I think the most recent version is 1.1.1. So get that and then just boot it up, and it's all free, and it's a good old time. Thank you for those roses, Sage. I do appreciate that. And thank you for all the likes, guys. You guys are super, super awesome. If you're chilling, if you're lurking right now, make sure you're following. We get those cozy streams done all the time. We're in here playing Daggerfall many hours out of the week. Plus, I play other cool games every once in a while. Games like, but not limited to, OG StarCraft, Diablo 2, The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. So if you like that kind of stuff, make sure you follow. Is there a reason to use dual wield other main hand versus shield? So if you're in a dungeon where there might be a, say, like a werewolf or an imp, I think silver, or is it silver or steel? One of them doesn't affect an imp at all. And for werewolf, silver greatly affects it. So like if you have like a really good weapon, but you need a silver one, and you want to switch, but just by a click of a button without going into the menu all the time, that's a good reason too. So like you switch to the one that will actually hit the enemy, and maybe it's not like your meta weapon, you know. Maybe you've spec'd a longsword and it's a silver mace, you know. So that would be kind of a reason for it. It's kind of like a quick select between two different weapon options. And that's just as far as I know. Other people might have a better insight on that. That's my best use case for it. Get it from GOG, not Steam. That way you installer completely offline, DDRM free. I didn't like the GOG version. I guess if you already have GOG, most people have Steam already. So that's why I always say Steam. That's why I always say get it from Steam. The GOG version has pre-installed mods that I didn't like. So I don't know. Just you know, do what you want. That's what I recommend though. So. But it's not like you're going to be playing the GOG version anyway. You're going to be playing the Daggerfall Unity version, right? One second, guys. I'm going to stand by real quick. They have Unity version now, yeah. So GOG has the Unity version, but it has pre-installed mods that I didn't like. So if you just want to get the base Unity version and install your own mods, that's why I recommend the Steam, is because there's no like mods. You start from base, you know, as close to the original game as you probably possibly could. I don't know, the one that bothered me the most was the graphical mod. Everything looked like a bit like darker almost. And for one, that's not good for a stream. You know, like it's already pretty dark. And so TikTok doesn't even push out streams that are like really dark. So just to make it darker was impractical for me. But you know, there's no right or wrong answer here. It's really about personal preference and that kind of thing. Let's access the wagon. So we're just kind of filling up our wagon right now. We're kind of passing the time with our beginner build here, because you have to wait a little bit of time until you get slipped a note to kind of like start your quests and stuff like that. I could do like Mage Guild quests and maybe stuff like that, but I do feel like leveling up a smidge getting a little bit kitted out is a really good way to set yourself up for long-term success in the game. So that's what we're doing. Doing a little bit of gold farming. We also want to, start the game off good by getting our wagon and our horse. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Gotta take these off real quick. Oh, my ears are starting to hurt. There we go. Much better, much better. Looks like I'm a little bit left of center here. I'm just going to adjust it ever so slightly. There we go. There we go. Halt, halt. Toad of Steel, halt, halt, halt. Ooh, we got him good. We got him real good. Didn't stand a chance on that one. Ooh, we got a map. Maps indicate special little dungeons. Did you ever play Privateer? What does that mean? Like Privateer's Hold? Or is there a game called Privateer, Kevin K? Because we just actually made it out of Privateer's Hold probably 20 minutes ago. Game called Privateer. No, sir, I have not. Let me know what it's about, though. I'm super interested to hear about it. Okay, okay, okay. Get out of my way, rats. Man, we got some good gold from this. Ooh, he did. He did. What's Privateer about? What's that one about? What did I just... Sometimes I reverse loot. Just because I have a smooth brain. You ever do that? Cubit, thank you for the rose, buddy. I appreciate you. I really do. I really do. I got to text my wife really quickly. My wife. Really quick. Shout out to my wife. She's awesome. Absolute goat. Okay. Space exploration, it was on DOS. Big map as well. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that one up. That actually sounds really cool. I love like watching video essays on old games. That's one of my favorite things to do. Which, you know, that sounds like a game that if I searched it on YouTube, there'd be like a 5-hour long video essay about it. So I'm gonna look that one up. Really intrigued by old games as well. I'm not exactly sure what drives my intrigue on that, but you know, just to think of like what they were coming up with in like the infancy of video gaming is something that always kind of piques my interest. He missed. He missed. Whack, whack, whack. Alright. So we're maybe about ready to start heading over to Daggerfall. I would imagine we have enough gold and stuff to sell to get us our horse, our mount. And so that's kind of the goal here, as well as just passing time until the main quest starts. I think like 3 in-game days have to pass maybe for it to initiate. And yeah, here. Let's give him some zaps. We need a left pauldron. We keep striking out with these. Ooh, we got some steel greaves. There we go. Let's go. Steel greaves. We need a left pauldron. We just got this like bare arm. We got our elbows out. It's getting dry. I'm gonna need some lotion here in a second. Pre-wing commander. Okay. I was actually playing Morrowind the other day, so I'm still used to just jumping everywhere, because that's like the #1 rule when you play Morrowind is you have to jump everywhere. All right, 1 or 2 more runs, and then we're gonna head back to Daggerfall and see if we can initiate. Ooh, that was nasty. Oh, we got a left pauldron. Score. Lefty, lefty. Here we go. 1 or 2 more runs, and then we'll head back to Daggerfall. We'll see if we can get the main quest to start initiating, and see if we can't get a little progress done on that today. I know that after you kind of finish like the first portion of it, I think you have to be like level 8 or so to start the second portion. Yeah, we're all kitted out now, Qubit. We are all kitted out now. Thank you again for all the roses. I do appreciate it. I really do. I really do. Venus Lennon, thank you for all the likes. I appreciate you. And also thank you for following. Doing a couple of gold runs here just to pass the time so that we can initiate the main quest.
You got my attention.
Thank you for the follow there, L. Williams Arts. Guys, did you notice that I changed the following sound? Who knows what it's from? Who can tell me where the following sound is from? Anybody? Anybody know? Any old heads in the chat? Any video game OGs in the chat? Not Command and Conquer. You are on kind of the right path, though. It's, I would say, similar in the same vein. Definitely the same type of game. Close, 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 close. Darude Sandstorm. You're getting closer. You're getting closer. What up, Daylon? How you doing, Daylon? Alright, alright. So we're good now. I think now we go and see if that quest is ready for us to initiate. If not, we come back, we do a couple more gold runs, and it's all Gucci from there. We're cautiously traveling by foot and stopping at the inns. And what time is it? It is 7 o'clock, so let us loiter. Oh, here we go. A young page who smiles in recognition does not ask your name before he hands you the letter addressed to you. To all of your questions, he merely responds with a blank look and a smile. How creepy. So, here we go. Dear Daryl Hall, I heard about your accident at sea and feared the worst. Now that I've heard you're alive and well, I would like the opportunity to meet you and discuss our beloved Emperor's mission in the Iliac Bay. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lady Magnuson, the Emperor's agent in the court of Daggerfall. My position is not so official as an ambassador. None but other agents of the Emperor know of my true affiliation. The Iliac Bay is rife with rebels against the Imperial throne, so your discretion is required. For the purpose of our meeting, I will take a room at an inn, the Toad and Stag in Horridge of Daggerfall, for a month. After that, I will no longer be available. I will expect you as soon as possible. Yours sincerely, Bruciana, Lady Magnuson. So, we gotta go over to Horridge over here, go to the Toad and Stag, meet up with Bruciana, Lady Magnuson, and we have about a month, an in-game month to do that. You tried installing this version, but it seems tough with a laptop. So this version is the Unity version. It shouldn't be very tough with a laptop. You can pretty much run this on a toaster. Feel like need an old school. Yeah, I don't think you would need any sort of old equipment for it, because my recommendation on what I tell everybody that wants to play the game is you get it from Steam, and then that's kind of like your proof of purchase, and then you go to Google Daggerfall Unity, download the most recent version of that, and then that uses your purchase of the Steam version as like verification so that you're not pirating the game. So you can run it through the Unity engine, and runs really well. Like, it runs really, really well. So I'm not exactly sure there what the issue would be for you. Oh, okay, I see. Anywhere Man Hobo says he thinks that he means the gameplay is tough on mousepad versus mouse. Absolutely. I think you're right. I think it would be a pain in the butt. It'd be like playing like WoW or something, like it's just kind of like, I get what you're saying now, Dylan. I get it. All right, so now we know where to go. It's Horridge. But we're going to do that after we loiter a bit. And we're going to offload our equipment here. As well as we're going to stop off and buy a horse. Get out of my way, sign. Guys, if you're chilling, if you're hanging out, if you're just vibing with me, make sure you're following. We get these cozy stream done almost every single day, so make sure you're following. So we get this horse, and we will buy it. And now we are set. Yeah, if you could get one of those like wireless mouse and keyboard sets. Usually they're pretty cheap. Like I see them all the time on TikTok for like 25 bucks or so, under 20 bucks sometimes. The like 2.5G dongle kind of a thing. I highly recommend that. That's what I was using for my laptop situation. I always recommend getting like the wireless mouse and keyboard combo because typically they're like just as expensive to get the two as it is just to get the one. Like you'll pay like 20 bucks for a mouse, but you'll also pay 20 bucks for a mouse and keyboard combo. So I always say just get the combo. And you'll have like an extra for whatever you need. Alright, see if there's any upgrades for us right quick. Not really. Nothing so far. Steel katana, no. I think Elven is our next upgrade. Elven Dai Katana will be the next one we probably
You got my attention.
Yeah, thank you for the follow, Doomsday Fucklock. So no upgrades. No upgrades. Sell off our ingredients. Ingredients are nice because they are lightweight and typically worth a lot more than other things. Sell there. And then what else do we have left? See if just stop by the general market here and see if we can sell any last minute things from the wagon. Yeah, here we go. Alright, we're on our way. Oh yeah, we're buying that. That goes hard. Formal tunic, we're also getting that. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Also, thank you for the Boo the Ghost. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. Guys, I don't ask for gifts on the stream, but just know that if you do decide to gift, they go towards things like cool chainmail coiffs, a little crown dealy bob for me, you know, just things to make the stream better and such. I do appreciate you guys. If you're chilling, make sure you're following. Alright, so we're looking pretty badass now. How's this one look? Nah. See if there's another. Here we go. See if there's anything else. Ooh, that one's pretty loud. It's pretty out there. Elven Mace. So we're starting to see Elven, but we have no upgrades to buy quite yet. Am I on Twitch? No, I'm not on Twitch. TikTok only. I got nothing against Twitch, but personally as a streamer, like I'm trying to grow, and there's like no discoverability there. You know, there's nothing for me there. I'm going to be streaming to 0 people in perpetuity. Just this stream alone, I've gained 17 new followers and I've got 14 viewers. I've never streamed to more than my other account on Twitch, you know what I mean? Again, no hate to anybody that streams on Twitch or anything like that. That's just kind of my stance on that and my thought process. So, let's look up one more time where we're going. We're going to porridge. So the way we do that is bring up the fast travel map, click find, and then type it in. So we'll go there cautiously by foot, and we'll stay at the camp out. And then it's one of the inns, so it looks like there's only one inn here, so we know where to go there. Get my horse. Thank you for all the likes, guys. All the likes, all the shares. Especially the shares. The shares help me get seen by more people on the For You page. Since I don't have 1,000 followers already, they typically won't show me on the For You page unless I get a lot of shares in my live. Because kind of what they think is that if you guys think that my stream should be seen by more people, then they do too. So that's kind of how that works. I appreciate you anywhere, man, for those shares. So here we are, we're in the inn, and we're gonna talk to this lady. She's our contact. Thank you for responding to my letter, Daryl. I am Lady Brusenna. Let me bring you to date on affairs. The specter of King Lysandas haunts the streets of Daggerfall at night. Trying to communicate with him is futile. He will occasionally moan the words vengeance, but that is the only coherent word I've ever heard from him utter. If you are ever in Daggerfall, do not wander the city at night. You are certain to be attacked by his legion of ghosts. It would be probably more gainful to investigate those who might have wronged Lysandas to find the cause behind his torment. I do not know if the royal family of Daggerfall or any person or persons merit more suspicion. The major powers of the Bay, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Daggerfall may be a good place to start. In the matter of the letter, the Emperor agent says that he was unable to hand deliver it to Queen because of the war. He hired a courier who supposedly delivered the letter in his stead. We do not even know the name of the courier. However, obviously there is little information of use, but it would be worthwhile to see whether the letter arrived at Castle Daggerfall at all. How you decide to do this will be entirely your decision. I will contact you if any new information should surface. I'm leaving Daggerfall soon. My position here has been compromised and my life is in danger. Don't mention my name in court. It is more likely to hurt than help. Good luck and watch your back, Daryl. Alright, I'll watch my back, Daryl. So here we are. We are pretty much good here. We can leave, and now we at least have a quest on the books. So now I think I just go to Daggerfall and I avoid King Lysandas if I can. Let's get a quick save going. Save early, save often, kids. So we'll go back to Daggerfall. And it is... Okay, it's only 7 a.m. That's good. That is good. We'll loiter for 3 hours. Just because when you're here too early in the morning, nothing's open. You can't get in anywhere. Excuse me. So I guess we'll go over to Castle Daggerfall. See if anybody has any information for us. Gotta remember I got my horse already. Can't just be walking around here, you know what I mean? Abigail, Daggerfall is peak. Absolutely. I super agree. That's what I do here on the channel. If you like Daggerfall, you like cozy streams, make sure you're following. We get these cozy streams done almost every single day. So Abigail, make sure you're following. We do Daggerfall almost every single day. I appreciate you. All are free to petition His Highness at this time. Do not stray from the audience chamber, lest ye have royal business to do so. Always speak politely to the king and queen, and above all, cast no spells within these walls. Do you agree? And then you have to type yes. That took me a while the first time to figure that out. What do you mean? Oh, it's because I misspelled yes. I have an acquaintance, an alchemist of some skill by the name of Belladura Mastersmith. In order to complete a project of mine, she needs a rather rare item, a heart of a Daedra. I won't lie to you, the Daedra want this heart back, and you may encounter some of them along the way. Are you willing to risk this in reward for a generous fee? Sure, why not? Good luck. Here's a Daedra heart. If it is not in my friend Belladura's hands in 19 days, it will be too old to be used. After you've hand-delivered it, return for a reward. Okay. And what do you have to say? So I need to be higher level. Speak politely, and let's see. Tell me about any news. Dire portents have been read in the sky. The Daedric stars glow bright. Okay, alright. What's your story? Lord Bridwell. Okay. King Gothred is around here, okay. Where is... So let's read this here, shall we? So I gotta start by speaking with all of the major powers, right? Where is my quest? Okay, here we go. Bring the heart of the Daedra to his alchemist in Andy Rick's finest elixirs of Tunton. So we have to go to Tunton, right?
You got my attention.
Yo, thank you for the follow, Valentine. I appreciate you. Let's see if we can find Tunton. Give it a quick save. Guys, save early, save often. Otherwise, you will be filled with sorrow and regret. And that was at... What is this? What is happening here? Oh, is this what he told me that would happen? Oh. So, I'm just gonna run from the guy real quick. Because I don't have any other weapons to kill him with at this time. And then we're gonna see real quick, what was it again? It's the Andy Rick's finest elixirs. So we just gotta check all the orange buildings for the like elixir place. Alchemist, that's what you
got my attention.
Morgie, thank you for the follow. Conrad says, vengeance! You're absolutely right about that. Yo, thank you for all the likes, guys. I appreciate you. Follows and shares also help me get seen on the For You page, and I appreciate you guys for all that. Okay, so we checked all these. Did I check that one down to the south? That's not it. Maybe over here on this side. So we've got like a Daedra following us right now. Because I'm carrying like a Daedra heart, I guess, is the thing. Relics, okay. Lord Andy Rick's General Store. And what was it called again? It was called Andy Rick's Finest Elixirs. So maybe we'll go down here to the south. Is this it? Yes, it is. Yo. Yo. Outstanding Aorta Daedra with minimal decomposition. Hurry back to King Gothred now. There's a lot on his mind. Outstanding job. I knew those Daedralings wouldn't slow you down. Your superior skill has been duly noted. Hell yeah. Give me all that gold. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so we are on our way here. We'll go back to Daggerfall. And we'll go cautiously by foot. We'll stay at the inns. What time is it? It is 7 a.m. So we will rest for 3 hours. Loiter for 3 hours, I should say. Bo Bandon says, so Elder Scrolls has always been dope as hell. Absolutely it has been. At least since 1996 when the Elder Scrolls 2 came out. Okay, so we are going to, and let's just make sure, yeah, it's 10 a.m., right? Not 10 p.m. I'm going to get mollywopped by a ghost. Alright, we're going to head over to the, what do you call that? The Castle Daggerfall, and we will use the restroom right after that. So I'm going to take a quick potty break when we get over to our destination. Bo Bandon, you never seen this gameplay, but honestly it looks fantastic. Honestly, it is fantastic, so if you want to try it out, get it for free from Steam. And then Google Daggerfall Unity and download Daggerfall Unity's recent version. It's 1.1.1, and that is the most recent version. And so you'll be playing it in 60 FPS like I am, spacebar to jump, WASD movement. You know, it kind of plays like Minecraft or something. But it is a great play. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. But as promised, we are going to take a quick potty break, and I'll be right back, okay? Make sure you're following, guys. If you're not following, follow. And if you could, please spam share this while I'm in the bathroom. All you do is you hit the little share button and you click copy link. And every copy link counts as a share. You could do it a bunch of times. So help me out there, and I'll be right back.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right, I'm back, guys. Thank you for your patience there. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Dang, all those shares. I appreciate you. Bo Bandon, Daylon, Alucard. All you guys, I appreciate all those shares. Okay, so I finished it then. That's weird. I thought I had to return to King Gothard to finish it, but looks like it finished it for me instantly, I guess. Is that what you guys saw too? Is that what I'm seeing? Or... I didn't miss anything, did I? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Alright. Look at this face. Have you guys seen that video? If you type it in on TikTok, the faces of Daggerfall, it's hilarious. Nobody has a quest for me? Nobody has nothing? Nobody got nothing. Got no thing for me. Okay. Alright, and so now I think in order to progress on the quest here, we have to gain some levels, if I'm not mistaken. I can check really quick. Let's see here. Morgaya's wedding. Yeah, so I have to be at least level 3, and then it will hand me kind of the next letter that we need in order to get into the next portion of the quest. So ooh, if they have an elven daikatana, that would be sick. Nope, nothing. No elven. I love the shop music. Bum, 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 bum. We'll just check for some quick upgrades and then we'll go on a little adventure here. Steel, elven. It's like they want to give me an elven daikatana, but they just won't. Elven katana? Is this a elven longsword? Ooh, I will take that. I will take that. 3 to 21, 3 to 17. Why is that better though? Yeah, no, we can't do that. Can't do it. Can't do it. Elven. We need an Elven Daikatana. TikTok account for me 3. Yeah, I agree. This game has an incredible amount of detail for, you know, being released in 1996. Overworked music kind of sounds Christmassy. That's funny. I agree. Yeah, it kind of adds to that like coziness of it all. Steel right? Ooh, that's an upgrade. Oh, I didn't buy it, did I? Steel right, steel right. Here we go. All right, all right. Very good, very good. And now we're gonna go on a little bit of an adventure here. Let's check out Castle Koraghar. And this was like a little piece of paper that we had found on the ground inside a privateer's hold that told us to go here. So this might be a good little place to farm a little bit of gold or something. I like how it has a little bit of a moat around it. That's pretty cool. And then let's get into it. Let's see what we got in here. This is how you pick a locked door in this game. You just mollywop it until it opens for you. Okay, okay. Nothing so far. What was that? Do we just like teleport? Did we just teleport? What was that? Is there a tough learning curve to Daggerfall? I've tried and tried getting into Morrowind over the years, but it never clicked with me. So there is a little bit of learning curve, and that's kind of like the basis for my page. My excuse me. My pinned videos are a starter build guide and an attribute guide, and they help tremendously. Pretty much the beginning dungeon is the biggest barrier of entry for this game, and it's going to set you up, if you use my guide, for a good playthrough. A successful playthrough where you get to enjoy yourself and actually experience the game. So I would recommend checking that out and trying out my guides. And they should be able to carry you through. Ooh, we got a werewolf here. Is that what this is? And I don't have a weapon to be able to get him, so hopefully we can chop him to death. Okay, all right, okay. So we won't go here because I literally don't have a weapon to be able to fight here. which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're going back to Woodwing. The trick for underwater areas in dungeons, honestly, I don't know. I have to like not go through the underwater areas. One person said that levitate makes it so that you don't have carry weight underwater. So if you're heavy, you get through it like really fast. I do believe there is a water breathing potion. So potions, you know, being able to withstand an assault from a slaughterfish. Also, the mental fortitude to even be able to witness a slaughterfish in this game. Like, those things are literally nightmarish. I don't know if you've seen them. They're like the scariest creature in any Elder Scrolls game ever. And if you don't believe me, just wait. Just wait until you fucking turn around and there's one in your face. Joe Mama said, what's my build? I'll show you right now. Just let me dispatch this little thief real quick. So my build is kind of a mixture between my starter build guide and another starter build guide that I've tried recently. And so what I always recommend is you pick a skill, a weapon skill that you want to stick with. You go into the game knowing what is going to be your weapon of choice. I've chosen Longblade. Typically I'll choose one-handed axe and I'll use a shield, but this time we're going Longblade because I felt like it. Also Destruction I pick, and Mysticism, and Mysticism is for late game levitation. For major skills I always go Resto and Medical. Medical allows you to heal faster when you're resting, and Restoration is for your restoration spells. And then this time we've chosen to go with Critical Strike to see if that helps us get better rolls. And then these are the rest of them. I get Streetwise, Etiquette, and Mercantile. That way you can talk to people. Streetwise is for commoners, Etiquette is for royalty, and Mercantile is for shops. Backstabbing is for when you can get a backstab off. Swimming is just in case I come across those swimming portions that Alucard was talking about. And Thaumaturgy is, you know, just always nice to have. So the difference between that was kind of like what I recommend, and then it went deeper and said that you should pump speed and strength first. And I think that I'm agreeing with that because look how fast I get to swing now. Like each one of these swings is another roll that you get to roll as far as hitting. And if you know, if you play the combat in this game, you know you miss quite often. So it kind of compensates for your early game lack of skill up in your, you know, Longblade or whatever skill you've chosen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Daggerfall randomly generated. I know the map is massive. So the overworld map isn't randomly generated, but the some of the dungeons are, and they can be quite massive. Like you can get lost in there for like in-game days. It's pretty crazy. Do you choose to hold mouse or click for text in Unity? So you get to choose, and what I've chosen is, like I'll click, so I'll click, and if I swipe this way, this is what happens. And if I swipe the other way, and if I go back, it's like an overhead. And if I go forward, it's a poke, and I can go from the top right to the bottom left diagonal, and then from the top left to the bottom right diagonal. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 different attacks, 6 if you count each one directionally. And then let's see here. Which one is it? Mouse, weapon attack threshold, I think you have to change it in the beginning settings, because every time you boot it up, it starts with settings. I think you got to switch it in there if you wanted to try out the other style. You see that dodge? I even like moved my head in real life. Ooh, we got some good stuff on this run. I don't know. I've only tried it this one way, if I'm being honest. So I don't know if there's a disadvantage or an advantage. I have to hold it. So like I have to right click, hold, and then swipe. So I think if you attack, I think it, like my understanding of it would be like it'd be more like Morrowind combat, but I'm not completely sure. Because again, I haven't tried it. So quick save in, save early, save often, guys. Save early, save often. If you guys are just chilling in my chat right now, make sure you're following. We get these cozy streams done almost every single day. We play Daggerfall, and we have a good old time. So make sure you're a part of the community. We got a Discord server. I've got a YouTube if you want to catch, if you like miss the streams and you want to catch like a whole one. You know, listen to it on a long drive or something. You can do that. We got a community going. 15,000 towns? I could see that, because I'll show you real quick. Once we exit here. YouTube, yep. YouTube is King Lysandus 1996. And it's got all my stream VODs, and I got some shorts on there too. Exclusive thumbnails that you'll only see there, where I kind of express my own personality and creativity with my thumbnails. You're not going to see those on TikTok, but obviously they're just YouTube thumbnails, so like how great could they be, right? So here we go. Let's see. I'll turn everything but towns off. So if I turn just the towns on, all these little blips are little towns. All the little kind of beige ones, and then the darker beige are... Oh wait, no, they're all towns. They're all towns. And this is just in the one state. So like I call them states, but they're like regions, right? So in the region of Daggerfall, this is the whole map. You click on the one state that I'm in. I'm in the cross section of this little blip right here. And then these are all the towns. And then so these are all the dungeons. You add the temples and the homes. And then this is kind of what's scattered around just this one little map here. And then you click on all of them and they're all scattered and, you know. Big old map here. Dragonfly, thank you for following. I super appreciate that. Are the candles good for anything? Yeah, it's good for making the screen brighter, actually, like your in-game brightness. It's good for if you stream, because when you turn up the brightness, like on your end, it doesn't do anything. But if you actually like hold the lantern, it will make your stream brighter. So that's what I would use it for. Yo, Spencer, make sure you're following. We get these Daggerfall streams done pretty much every day. And then you need oil to keep your lantern lit.
You got my attention.
Yeah, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I super appreciate you, brother. Cubit, thank you for another gift. You spoil me, you really do.
You got my attention.
Thank you for the follow, Luke Rice. I appreciate y'all. Alright, do I wish to access the wagon? Nope. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Ooh, got him. Call me the exterminator. You got rats? I got you. I'll come exterminate your rats for free. Ooh, that's an upgrade. Iron left. Look at that. We are kitted out. So pretty much we're just trying to, like, you know, do a little bit of gold farming and a little bit of, you know, seeing if we can get some upgrades while we level up. Because you can't initiate the, we can't initiate, like, the second, portion of the main quest without being level 3. So just follow the tube. I appreciate you. I really do. I really do. I don't take the YouTube too seriously. Like, I don't make specific content for it.
Mic off. Mic on.
But if you ever did miss a stream and, like, it was a specific something that we did that you wanted to go see, like, we bought our house in Daggerfall on the last stream, so if you wanted to see what it's like to buy a house in Daggerfall, that one will be going up here pretty soon, in a couple of days. Hell yeah, Bo. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, he missed. What's good? What's good? And like I said, there's also a Discord where, you know, you can get to know the community. A lot of people will post their pictures of their character on there. I think that's really cool to see what everybody's build looks like and all that kind of stuff. Also, it has all the links that you'll need for getting Daggerfall Unity and whatnot. So definitely, if you're looking for that kind of stuff, check it out. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Ooh, he didn't want to get hit. He was bobbing and weaving. Okay. Alright, let's leave this place because I'm kind of sick of it. And then let's go find another farming spot. Save on check out our surroundings here. Masterly vaults. Yeah, let's go there. See what the different kind of little dungeons are around here. It looks like we have a little house or something. I wonder if we can go in here. Let's see, what time is it? 17. We'll do 15 hours. Yeah, I was gonna say we're definitely getting attacked. Horseback combat from 1996. Let's just take a peek inside of the vault here. Okay, it's kind of the same layout here, except there's just a rat there. Rat kind of sucks. Ooh, we got a, is this a thief? Ooh, another thief. Ooh, this might even be a better spot here. It's kind of like reverse of that other spot where you got 2 thieves instead of 1, so you got 2 lootable corpses. Let's see how many, and there's the same amount of knapsacks too. Michael J. Fox says, you don't care for the violence in this game? Yeah, I wish I could just play a nice game, right? You know what I mean? Like, why can't I just play like a nice game? Doesn't really make any sense. Where are the enemies that are nearby? I crave the violence. I am the violence. Alright. There's no enemies here. We're hoping for like a elven daikatana. That'd be a sweet upgrade, and then I wouldn't have to really worry about not hitting anything besides really werewolves. And then I would just have to get like a silver daikatana to kind of... Yo, thank you for sharing the live, Young Stroker Body Snatcher IV. Make sure you're following the stream too. We get these cozy streams done every single day. We play Daggerfall 99% of the time. Other 1% we play other cool games like StarCraft 1, Diablo 2, Elder Scrolls Online, Morrowind. So we're getting a little bit encumbered, which means we're getting a little bit full on gold, right? So gold, it has carry weight in this game. Isn't that so fun? So we'll deposit 8,200 of that gold into our sack there, and it dropped us by like 20 pounds. So there's that. So we'll go back and pick up the stuff that we couldn't grab before. Always got to be looking out for these upgrades, though. They're easy to miss when you're farming and stuff, so. I feel like we really lucked out with our kit right here. Right off the bat, we got kind of all this stuff. Kill the rat. Get the loot. I like looting ingredients because typically they sell for a lot, but they have like a really low carry weight, so I can just fill up the wagon like a lot. Ooh, I'm getting mollywopped. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Do not lose this. Do not lose this. Oh my gosh. Good thing we saved, huh? Oops. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Look, it's not a Daggerfall playthrough if you don't die at least once, right? If you don't see that screen a couple times, you ain't playing Daggerfall. Yo, PewDiePie, how you doing, PewDiePie? We got PewDiePie in the chat. Yeah, they really did gank me. They totally ganged up on me. We just have to start zapping them. Ooh, that was close. Did you see how close we got there? Let's see. Bottom right there. Or bottom left. Check that out. Oh yeah, that's a good bit of loot that we got. That is a good little bit that we got there. Chain. Elven longsword? No. Need an elven daikatana. Yeah, drippy AF, man. We got kitted out pretty early here, and I bought this casual cloak, you know, to kind of complete the drip here. And so yeah, we're looking pretty good. Enemies nearby? I don't think so. He didn't want to.
You got my attention.
Yo, user, thank you for the follow. I super appreciate that. Busted, thank you for that. I appreciate you appreciating my stream. I just updated the follow sound. Can anybody tell me where I got that sound clip from? Any OG old head gamers in the chat? My surf, Sandor, come to do my bidding, I see. You shall be looked upon favorably in the king's court.
You got my attention.
Yo, thank you for the follow. Can anybody tell me what the follow sound is from? Any old heads in the chat? Ooh, there's an upgrade. Anybody know where the sound bite is from that plays when I get a follow? No, there's no enemies. There's no enemies. You're lying. Terran, yep, Terran, you're close, there. It's a Terran unit. Remember which one? And which game that's from? Yeah, buddy, we got an OG old head gamer, Fire Dude. They are called the Firebat. You need a light? Fired up. How much have you explored of this game? I probably have only scratched the surface, if I'm being completely honest. I make mostly starter guides for it, so I swear I played mostly the beginning of the game. But I think it's super fun and super playable and super cozy. So I help people get into playing it, and I make starter guides. But this playthrough is a playthrough that we're going to do that we're going to try to get through a bunch of the game on, instead of like gold farming and doing challenges on it. So stick around. We are going to be exploring what this game has to offer on this playthrough. Make sure you're following. We get these Daggerfall streams done almost every single day. They're cozy, they're fun. We have a lot of good things. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I enjoy Morrowind the most out of almost any game. Yours is still, you must construct additional pylons. That's fucking hilarious. I have a meme that I posted on my page, if you scroll down a little bit, that said something like, when you need 1,000 followers, but you must construct additional pylons or something. I'm a huge fan of StarCraft, and I actually just recently played it on the stream the other day, and it was such a good time. All the old sounds and, like, you know, go, go, go. All the little sounds that all the little NPCs make, or all the little units make, are so, so fun. Emery, me lord. Yes, me lord. It was so loud. Are you talking about my stream? Because I believe it. I brought the volume down to the last little blip before it was off, and it was still like loud, like overpowering my voice and everything. Oh, the pylon lights? Yeah. They really wanted you to know that you had to construct those additional pylons. You know, they didn't want you to forget. They didn't want you to be like, oh, why can't I create another unit? Why do I have, you know, 12 Mutaliks between 4 hatcheries not coming up, you know? Maple said the dungeons in this game are huge. It was awesome. Absolutely. They're so huge that this version actually has a little button that you can click that says small dungeons, and it makes them randomly generate them smaller so that you don't have to spend hours and hours in each one. I don't have that turned on, but I'm just doing these little tiny crypts anyway, so it's not going to be too long of a thing. Oh, I got a kimono. You stay in there until I come get you, man. Guy came out of his hole. Ooh, got him. Ever played Darkstone? It was a Diablo knockoff? No, I never did. Like a Diablo 1 knockoff? Diablo 2 knockoff? Like what era are you talking? It was pretty good. Which era? I was thinking about maybe trying to get into like a Diablo 1 playthrough, but that game is so tedious. Like you just the walking even, like you just are so slow. Just moving square by square. 1999 PC and PS1. Oh, I see. Darkstone. I might have to check that one out. I'm a big Diablo 2 fan. It was a huge part of my childhood. Yeah, buddy, just getting them done. Used to run hammered in bots? That's hilarious. Yo, if you ain't cheating, you're not trying, right? Used to play another PC game, Dungeon Keeper. There was 2 of them. Yeah, I never played that one either. I'm 32, so those kind of sound like older games. I would have been 7 in 99, and at 7 I was barely just getting into StarCraft. Like I was barely like, you know, cognitive enough to be playing StarCraft and a little bit of Diablo 2. Yeah, just think about the difference between a 7-year-old playing a game and a 12-year-old playing a game. Like, carry anything else? I wish there was like a, or maybe there is, maybe I just don't know about it, a way to see, sorry, a way to see how close you are to leveling. Oh yeah, there is. You click on level and it'll say you made how much progress. 26%. I wonder how much progress I get on each playthrough here, on each little run. Let me see here. I was at 26, so we'll heal up and we'll try it again and we'll see how much it moves the pin there. Long live the king! Yes, Ronnie. Yes, Ronnie. You are looked upon favorably in the king's court. I'll say that. Alright, so after one run, that moves the needle. No percentages. No percentages at all. And it's probably because I'm not like really diversifying like what I'm doing here. Like, I should probably be like maybe casting other spells, you know, doing this, doing that, what have you. We got a ton of stuff though. We should go probably offload this and see about resting a little bit, you know what I mean? Do I have any water up here? Oh, I'm fresh out. Oh no. Might have to go get a drink here in just a sec. I do want to see what's in this little house here. Ooh, a bard. The house has nothing of value. I feel like that's exactly what the house would say if it had something of value, right? Does this just mean that we're not going to get in? I think that's what it means. What's another good town to go to? I haven't done too much town exploring. Let's see. Town? Penwald. Grimton. Faunthorpe End. Aldpath All. Let's see. Let's go to Penwald. Or, no, we'll just go to Daggerfall. No, we're going to Penwald. So we are in the coastal island town of Penwald now. A place that I have not yet ventured to. Decent sized little town here. And let's see what it has to offer us. So we got 5,500 worth of stuff, and he's gonna lowball the shit out of us. Yep, 2,600 is what he's gonna offer. And then we'll check for some upgrades real quick. Iron. No, we need elven daikatanas. Another general store, huh? There we go. There we go. Alright, so that's not a place to go. If there's not like an armor smith here, then we have to probably travel to another city to offload our stuff. Yo, thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate that a whole lot. Whoever's doing that, you are freaking awesome. So that is not what I'm looking for. All the way down there, huh? Does this game have a main story? Yes, it does. It does have a main story. It starts out with, you know, you're chosen by the Emperor because you're his buddy to investigate the death of King Lysandus of Daggerfall and to find out what happened to a letter that he sent to the Queen of Daggerfall. So that's kind of what all this says right here. And then it starts out with another agent of the Emperor wanting to meet you, and she tells you that you need to go investigate the three major powers to investigate the death and stuff like that. Start by talking to the royal families. But in order to progress in this quest, we have to get to level 3. So that's what we're doing here. We are getting to level 3. So there's nothing good here for us. So we have to probably travel to Daggerfall, because that's the only place I know for sure has armor smiths and stuff. You quick traveled to the first town you thought you needed. So, here, I'll show you something after we get into town here. Fuck. Are we going to be able to get in? Oh, nope, there he is. There's Mr. King Lysandus right there. Trying to mollywop us. So we gotta run away from town, kind of, and... Let's see, what time is it? Jeez, we got a long time to rest here. Where's these enemies at? Where are they at? Alright, so it looks like one of the things about this game is in the city of Daggerfall, the king was killed, right? And he haunts the city at night, screaming vengeance. So that's what we just witnessed. We fast traveled here, and it happened to be at night. And so he was outside waiting for us. And the gates were locked, so we had to run away. And so that's what just happened. So pretty much we have to get into, what is this inn right here? We have to buy a room for a day, for some gold, and we have to wait it out at the inn. We'll do like 13 hours. Was that, did that say? Yeah, it was 13 hours. And then hopefully when we get there this time, it'll be daytime out and not nighttime. Let's try this again, shall we? There we go. And it's 11 a.m., so that's good. It is not yet nighttime. Okay, guys, here's the plan. Real quick, we're going to save. Here's the plan. I'm going to restart my stream because it's beginning to get kind of stagnant, and so I want to generate a little bit... I was going to show you something here. What was I going to show you?
You got my attention.
We came here, Huff and Snuff, thank you for the follow. We came here so that we could kind of offload our wagon and stuff.
You got my attention.
Let me know what I was going to show you. You got hopelessly lost.
You got my attention.
Oh, so what I was going to show you, in the dialogue notes here, or in... So you're going to get a little note, right? And they're going to slip, a courier will slip you a note. And what you do is you hit used, and then you click on your note, and you read the note, right? Mr. Hemp, you got it. Yeah, buddy, we get the fire bat in the house. So you click on it, you click use, and it'll bring up the little dialogue prompt, and you read it.
You got my
And it
attention.
says that the lady is in an inn. Let me see if I can show you here. So you get the letter and it tells you to go to an inn that's in a place in Daggerfall, right? And so what I did on my first playthrough is I went to Daggerfall looking for this specific inn. But the inn isn't in the city of Daggerfall, it's in the city that it says in the note in the region of Daggerfall, right? So YOLO Swaggins, what you're going to do is you're going to read the note like I showed you. It'll be right here. It'll have like a green background. You use it and you'll take note of the name of the inn and the name of the city, and it'll say of Daggerfall, right? So then you go to your fast travel map and then you type it. You go to find, and then I believe ours was like Horthar or something like that. So we typed that. It was Hortail. So it was Hortail. We type in Hortail, you double click on it, and then you fast travel there. And then you go to the inns in that city, and then you'll find the person that you'll need to get into the main quest. So that was the confusion that I had on my first playthrough, was that the beginning letter that you get says to go to an inn, and it says in this place of Daggerfall. So what I thought that meant was you go to the city of Daggerfall and you just start talking to people and asking them. But yeah, that's not the case. You're a saint, much obliged, brother. Pray for plenty of nat 20s in your future. Hey, I appreciate that. So again, here's the plan. I'm gonna end the stream and I'm gonna restart it though. I'm gonna go grab a drink from downstairs, so make sure you're following, and then I'll boot back the stream up in like 5 minutes, and you guys can come back in right there, and then that way I can kind of like pop my stuff up back on the For You page and all that kind of stuff. Because the main goal right now is follows. We've got 30 follows from the stream, but we haven't got any for a little while here. So I want TikTok to start showing me to some new people. So again, make sure you're following. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go grab a drink from downstairs and bring some drinks up so that I can be playing for another good while here, okay? And I will catch you guys in a couple minutes. Hit that follow button. Thank you guys already for all your follows, likes, and shares, and I'll see you in a sec. I'm actually going to let it run out real quick because I'm almost at 3 hours. It's a minute and a half here. Alright guys, I'll be right back here.